All right. So, all right. Shalom Israel. Shalom, shalom. It's your brother Tez Gabar coming back at you with another video. All right. First and foremost, of course, right. I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashima Mashiach, Malak Yahushai. Right. The topic of this video we're going to be making, right, is how to truly walk in the spirit. Right. It's how to truly walk in the spirit. We're going to kick it off with the book of Ephesians. So, Laki, let's go to actually 2 Corinthians, right? Because you have to walk in the spirit, man. Or you can't walk in the spirit of soul, right? Conspiring against your brothers, right? Thinking against your brothers, man. So lucky if you hear that. But you can't walk in those type of spirits, man. Right? Let's kick it off with 2 Corinthians chapter 5. Right? The book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 5 and verse 7. For we walk by faith, not by sight. We are confident, I say, willing to rather be absent from the body and be present with the Lord. So when you're walking in the spirit, you're not present in your body, huh? You're going to be walking circumspectly when you're walking in the spirit. Our brother that's walking in the spirit, he's not worrying about, oh, look at that girl over there, man. The brother that's walking in the spirit is not worried about, okay, how can I buy before the Sabbath day starts? Or how can I break the Sabbath day, huh? Right? Somebody that's walking in the spirit is not thinking of those things. Right? You have to walk circumspectly. Right? And walk by faith in this thing, man. Right? You got to know that the Most High, He's protecting you. Right? Let's go to the book of Ephesians. Right? Chapter 5 and 15. The classic, right? Ephesians 5 and 15. Salaki is, right? Let's go to the book of Ephesians, chapter 5 and verse 15. Brother that's walking in the spirit, he's not thinking about, damn, what she got on, man. Or do she got a wife? Do she got a husband? Right? That's not walking in the spirit. It's the book of Ephesians, chapter 5 and 15. Salaki. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Now, if you're wise, you're going to understand there's principalities that you can't see. Right? If you're wise, you're going to understand that you have to walk in the spirit of the Lord, man. Right? Not as these fools walk in. Not as a brother that's like, okay, what she got on? Right? Okay, damn, she got some damn tights on. Okay, let me see that. Right? That's a brother that's not walking in the spirit, huh? And walking circumspectly. Because you easily commit adultery like that. Right? You could easily just think about, having sex with that woman. Right? Because you're not doing what? Walking in the spirit. Right? And walking circumspectly in this thing, huh? Right? We are literally children of the light, huh? So therefore we have to walk in the spirit. Right? And be the light unto the Gentiles, whether they be, in this truth or not, huh? Right? When you're walking, and this is on a spiritual level. When you're walking, you're not always, looking down, right? But it's not always looking down, man. Or you're probably, looking up in the damn sky, man. Right? Seeing the principalities which are circumspectly eye, man. Right? You have to walk circumspect. Right? You have to see things from afar off, man. Or you got to see if that woman's, doing that thing on purpose. If you got ears to hear, man. Right? Walking like that on purpose. Right? That's not walking circumspectly if you fall into those things, man. You fall into that lust. Right? Let's go to the book of Ephesians chapter 6 and 12. I'm right here, actually. Right? I'm going to start at verse 10. Right? Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Right? So the only way you're going to be able to stand against Satan, right, the devil, right, Esau, is if you put on the armor of the Lord. Or you can't have damn golden armor in this thing, right? That's fashioned by Esau. Right? You have to have armor of the Lord. Verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Man. And that's what we wrestle with spiritually. Man. We don't wrestle with damn, Timmy on the block, man. right? Damn that Edomite that you hate at your workplace, right? We don't wrestle with those people, huh? Right? We wrestle against these damn demons. The devil himself, right? The chief house Satan, and his minions. We wrestle against them, right? We're not worried about what Esau got to say on the physical level, huh? Right? We're not worried about that. Our brother that's walking in the spirit, he's not gonna worry about those things, huh? Right? Let's go to Wisdom of Solomon, as a matter of fact. Wisdom of Solomon, right? Chapter 1 and verse 3. Right? This is what it really means to walk in the spirit and how to do it. Or Wisdom of Solomon 1 and 3. For fraud thoughts separate from the Most High, and his power when it is tried reproves the unwise. Man. So when you're thinking certain things, you're not walking in the spirit. When you're thinking, okay, when can I call Keisha? Right, get her over to the crib. Or when you're thinking those certain things, you're not walking in the spirit. Man. And our brother that's walking in the spirit, he's thinking about, okay, what's that precept that I was trying to memorize? Okay, yeah, boom. Psalms 119 and 60. Right, how to, make haste to turn to the Lord. Right, seek the Lord. Isaiah 55 and 6. Huh? Our brothers meditating upon the precepts if you're walking in the spirit. Right, didn't it say in the book of Sirach, right, chapter 6, and this is not going to be too long, right? The book of Sirach, chapter 6 and verse 37, I believe, right? The book of Sirach, chapter 6 and 37. Let thy mind be upon the ordinances of the Lord, and meditate continually in his commandments. So when you're walking in the spirit, you're thinking about the commandments. Right? You're thinking about these precepts. Right? You're thinking about, okay, how can I prepare for the Sabbath day? Right? What can I cook for the Sabbath day? Huh? Okay, how much sandwiches, can I, put in a damn refrigerator for the Sabbath day and save them up? Right? Should I eat cereal or, should I make a sandwich on the Sabbath day? That's what brothers is thinking if they're really, truly walking in the spirit. Huh? Our brother that's not walking in the spirit, on the left hand side, right? Salakia, right? That brother's probably thinking, okay, yeah, I could really microwave on the Sabbath, right? Let me just, warm this up, on the Sabbath, because it's not breaking the commandments, it's not fire, right? That's what an unspiritual brother is thinking, man. Right? And read that again. Sirach 6 and 37. Let thy mind be upon the ordinances of the Lord, and meditate continually in his commandments, man. I so lucky Israel. I'm gonna have to move. Right? He shall establish thine heart and give thee wisdom at thine own desire, man. So the Most High, that's when he's going to establish your heart, and that's when he's going to cause you to walk in his spirit, man. Not walk after the flesh and not walking after the God of this world. Right? Because what does it mean to walk after the God of this world? You're blind. Right? Didn't it say in the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 4, right, that the people of this world are blinded by the God of this world, man? Right, roughly paraphrasing. The book of Sirach, Salaki, 2 Corinthians, chapter 4, and verse 4, right? In whom the God of this world hath blinded the eyes of them which believe not, right? So, Satan, the chief principalities on the left-hand side of this world, man, they blinded the eyes of many, man. Right? They blinded, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans' eyes, so they won't walk circumspectly. Right? So they don't know what the hell is going on. Right? So they walk as dead people as that are slucky in the land of the living, man. Right? Didn't it say that in the book of Isaiah, right, chapter 26, and Salaki 15, right? They are dead, they are deceased, man. And that's our people, because they are dead and deceased because they don't know how to walk in the spirit. They don't even know what the spirit is, man. They don't know if you keep the law, you're a spiritual man. Right? That's what it means to walk in the spirit. Got to walk in all the commandments of the Lord. Right? And read on. 2 Corinthians 4 and 4. In whom the God of this world has blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Christ, who is the image of the Most High, should shine into them. So the glorious gospel, right? The damn gospels of Christ, right? Deuteronomy 28:68, right? Isaiah chapter 61, right? Mark chapter 1 and 4. These gospels, they're not, they don't understand them, right? They don't even know what the damn gospel is, man. They don't know that the gospel is putting your enemies in slavery, right? And the people that have you in slavery, they don't know the gospel is, that they're going into slavery, man. Right? So that's what it means, by the God of this world has blinded the eyes of them which believe not, man. Right? And hey, right? Let me just get another precept through the spirit. I have some things written down, but I gotta go to class and whatnot. Right? So let's get Isaiah, right, chapter 26. I roughly paraphrased it. Let's get it. Right? The book of Isaiah, chapter 26 and 14. Right? They are dead. So I'm gonna read verse 13. Right? O Lord our God, other lords beside thee have had dominion over us. Now what's that, man? It's not actual, literal lords, man. Right? It can be, the chief damn Satan, man. That's who, has dominion over us. Now that's who has dominion, over the most people, over the 2/3 of Israel, man. Right? Satan has their mind, man. He won their damn soul in this thing, man. Right? So that's what it means, right? You read on. O Lord our God, other lords besides thee have had dominion over us. But by thee only will we make mention of thy name. So, the saints in this thing, they're going to only make mention of the Lord's name. Right? They're going to praise Yahweh by Shem Yahshai to the day they die, man. And they're going to sacrifice that. Right? That's in the book of Hebrews, chapter 13, man. Right? We got to praise, we got to sacrifice to praise the Lord. Right? And it's literally a sacrifice that you have to make. Right? To give up these world. Right? To start walking circumspectly. Right? To not look at them Keisha booty all the time, man. Right? That's, the things that you have to sacrifice to give up. Right? And the saints that are going to, do that thing and sacrifice their whole damn worldly lust for that thing, man. Right? Reading on, verse 14. They are dead. They shall not live. They are deceased. They shall not rise. Therefore hast thou visited me, thou visited and destroyed them, and made all their memory to perish. So that's playing upon tables, man. They're, our people are dead people, man. They're dead, so-called walking dead in this thing, man. Right? The living dead. Right? Because they don't know that, they got the power of the Lord within them, man. Right? They don't know that. Right? Because they're not, they don't know what the spirit is, and they're not walking in the spirit, man. But having this gospel, and having this knowledge, we should walk in the spirit. Let me get that in 1 Thessalonians, right? Chapter 2 and 4. Salaki, 2 Thessalonians. Salaki, it's 1 Thessalonians 2 and 4. Right, and it reads, but as we were allowed of the Most High to be put in trust with the gospel, even so we speak not as pleasing men, but the Most High was charged our hearts, man. Right, so we're not, trying to please men when we walk in the spirit. Right? He said, what the hell are you talking about, bro? Why are you saying those precepts out loud? We not pleasing, man. We don't care about what you think, man. But we don't care if you see us pull out our damn pocket Bible in class, man. And we're not trying to please man. We're trying to please the Lord, man. Right? We read on. Right? But as we were allowed to, Salaki, of God to be put in trust with the gospel, even so we speak. So, hey, man, that's what we have to do. And that's also another circumspect of walking in the spirit, man. Right? That's also another damn strategy of walking in the spirit in this thing. Right? We the Most High, he trusts us with his Bible. Right? He trusts us with his knowledge. Right? He trusts us with his heritage. So even so we speak, huh? Right? Not as pleasing men, but the Most High was charged our hearts. It's playing upon tables, man. Right? So let's get back on the point, though. We're walking in the spirit. Right? What does it really mean to walk in the spirit, man? Because when you're walking in the spirit, you're alive. Right? And you actually know what's going on. Right? Didn't it say in the book of 2 Kings? Flip right to it. Right, chapter 16. Right, that Elijah, he was literally walking in the spirit. This is what it means right here, to walk in the spirit. Right? Salaki. It was 2 Kings chapter 6. All right. 2 Kings 6 and 12. 15. Salaki. And when the servant of the man of God was risen early and gone forth, behold, an host compassed the city, both with horses and chariots, and his servant, and said unto him, Alas, my master, how shall we do, man? So this man Eli, he see the actual principalities, man. Right? He didn't actually, see a damn horse. Right? He probably seen the angel, man. Right? Because horse just represent power. Right at the end of the day. Right? Horse just represent power. So he probably see the damn angel. That has power in this thing, man. Let's just get a precept on that real fast. Hold this real fast. Let's go to the book of 2 Maccabees, verse chapter 5. All right. Book of 2 Maccabees. All right. All right. The book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 5, and verse 1, I believe. All right. Come on. I'm going to read verse 3. The book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 5 and 3. And troops of horsemen in array, encountering and running one against another, with shaking of shields, and multitude of pikes, and drawing of swords, and casting of darts, and glittering of all golden ornaments, and harness of all sorts, man. And harness of all sorts. So the brothers, has swords, bows, right, spears. It could be on a physical level, but hey, most likely those are damn angels, man. Right? In the light, he actually saw that. Right, just to get that precept, he actually saw that. Just like how in the time of 2 Maccabees, the Maccabees seen that thing, man. Right, and they understood it, right, and they fought for it. Right, and they understood, it was on their side, man. Right. We read on though, 2 Kings chapter 6, right, in verse 15. And when the servant of the man of the Most High was risen early and gone forth, behold, an host compassed the city, both with horses and chariots. And his servant said unto him, Alas, my master, how shall we do? And he answered, Fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them, man. Right, so there's thousands of angels trying to help you, man. Right, there's thousands of angels, that trying to fight against that demon with you, man. Right, but hey, man, will you worry the Lord? Right, it's easy for the Most High to worry men, but will you worry the Most High, man? And that's the book of Isaiah, chapter 7, verse 13. Right, but I'm gonna read on, verse 16. And he answered, Fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them. Right, so that's plain. Right, there's more angels on the right hand side than there is on the left hand side. Verse 17. And Elijah prayed and said, Lord, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see. And the Lord opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw. And behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elijah, man. Right, so, hey, man. He asked you, oh, Lord, open his brother's eyes. Right, make him walk circumspectly as I walk circumspectly, man. Right, and it's not literally, walking in the spirit is not literally, you seeing principalities, seeing that, demon hop on that woman, or seeing the damn lust demon on her, seeing the lust demon on him. That's not what it means, to walk in the spirit. Or when you walk in the spirit, you understand, that those things exist, right? And you acknowledge them, and you move accordingly and walk circumspectly, huh? Right. Once again, tapping on that point, brother that's walking in the spirit, he's not going to understand. He's not going to say, like, damn, look at the damn pants you got on, man. Shit, that, it get a little bit, right? Brothers walking in the spirit, he's not going to think about that, right? You got to always let your mind be meditating on the commandments, right? And that's what it really means to walk in the spirit, right? Nothing more, nothing less, man. And walk circumspectly, right? 100%, at least 90% of the day, you should be thinking about, the commandments and their precepts, right? So that's 8 on that right there. I'm gonna get a few more precepts. All right, Let's close out. All right. Let's go to the book. So let's go to the book of Isaiah. The book of Isaiah, I paraphrase it, right? Chapter 7, right in verse 13. And he said, "Were ye now, O house of David? It is a small thing for you to weary men, but will ye weary my God also?" Right? So it's a small thing for the Lord to weary these men. Right? It's a small thing for the Lord to put these nations in our hands. But will we walk in the Spirit? Or will you weary the Most High? Or will you put away that old man day by day and make no tearing to turn to the Lord, man? Or will you do that, man? Right? Will you give up this damn world? Right? That's literally all you got to do. Let's get a quick precept on it. Right? This is my closing precept. I got to go. All right? This book of Mark, chapter 4. So, all right, Mark chapter 4 and verse 17. Right? And it reads. So, is this what I wanted? So, I'm gonna read verse 19. Right? And the cares of this world and the deceitfulness of riches and the lust of other things entering in choke the word, and it becomes unfruitful. Right? So when your mind is not, on the commandments, you become idle. Right? And you begin to fall away, from what you got to do, right? How to walk in the spirit, and you begin to fall away from that circumspect mindset that you're in, right? When you're not thinking about the commandments. When Jake thinking about, damn, okay, I could go hoop at 4 o'clock on the Sabbath day. I could come back, warm up some damn pizza in the oven, right? That's not how you walk in the spirit, man. Right? Meditate on these commandments is how you walk in the spirit, right? And with that, it's Brother Taziar Gabar. Right, quick video through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shema Mashiach Yahushai. Right, giving of course all honor and glory, right, to Yahweh by Shema Mashiach Malak Yahushai. Right, Shalom.